In a world where bonds form in the most unexpected places, our protagonist, a young woman, found herself stepping out of the turmoil of youth homes and orphanages and into the quiet solitude of an elderly woman's life. She was hired to care for this woman, but soon they became more than just caretaker and patient. They became friends. Their days fell into a comforting rhythm, a dance of care and camaraderie that spanned over a year. One night, something changed. She woke, wrapped in an icy chill, the room bathed in a soft glow from the nightlight. The air was thick with the scent of flowers, a bouquet of fragrances so potent it was as if a whole garden had bloomed right there in her room. She checked the window, but it was firmly shut. The scent, the cold, it was all a mystery. She shrugged it off, attributing it to a dream, and fell back into the arms of sleep. Morning came with the shrill cry of her alarm. As she prepared for the day, the memory of the night's strange occurrences lingered. But she pushed it aside, focusing on the day ahead. Suddenly, a sound cut through the morning silence, the ringing of her pink princess phone. A decorative piece, a nod to a time before cell phones with no wires or connections. Yet it was ringing. Fear gripped her as she picked up the receiver, only to be met with static. Dropping the receiver, she hastily finished her morning routine and fled her apartment, eager to escape the eerie atmosphere. Upon arriving at work, she was met with news that chilled her to her core. The woman she had grown so fond of, the woman she cared for, had been rushed to the hospital the previous night. With panic clawing at her chest, she raced to the hospital, only to find an empty bed in the room where her friend was supposed to be. The hospital staff, oblivious to her growing fears, directed her to the front desk. It was there she was hit with the devastating blow. The elderly woman, her friend, had passed away the previous night. The revelation was like a punch in the gut, the reality of it too harsh, too cruel. Suddenly everything made sense. The cold, the overpowering scent of flowers, the ringing of the disconnected phone, it was all tied to her friend's passing. The realization was bitter, the truth even more so. The world as she knew it had shifted. Her friend was gone, leaving behind a haunting memory and a life forever touched by her presence.